So I have this DeWalt Ratchet, 1/4-inch ratchet that I got for Christmas not too long ago, and already the thing is skipping, stripping. Sometimes it's locking and not moving when I use it. So today I'm going to show you, see it's having problems. I'm going to show you how to open it up, maybe fix it up a bit, and hopefully not have to do too much work on it. And specifically here I'm working on this DWMT17130. So let's get started. Alright, so here's everything you're going to need to kind of work on this project. So you're going to need a T8 star bit. See if we can focus that here. You're also going to need some kind of a pick. I have an awl, which I'll get to why you might need that later. But a toothpick will work fine, a screwdriver, just something small and pointy, which you'll see why later. And then lastly, some WD-40 to help kind of lube up those gears. So with that, let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take out those two screws on the faceplate. So we'll just get our bit in there and carefully start working away. Alright, and then I will just turn this over, get some taps, and pull out that faceplate. Alright, slowly, I'm going to try and do this. Alright, and there we go. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to clean up all that kind of residue in there, clean up the gears here, clean up all this. And for that, I forgot to add, you also need a wire brush. So I'm just going to take some time and clean out all these parts right here. Alright, so before we can start putting this thing back and just lubing it up to see if that will help, we want to inspect the gears here to make sure that there's no chipped teeth, because if there is, then that's not going to help resolve our issue. So it looks like things are pretty good here. Check the other one. It looks like their teeth look pretty good. So I know that this ratchet was probably just getting seized up because it wasn't lubricated. A lot of times, even with new ratchets, there isn't a lot of lubrication on them. So sometimes it's best to do this right when you get a new one. Open it up and put whatever you'd like. You can do 3-in-1 oil, grease depending on the ratchet. You can do WD-40. But yeah, you'll definitely want to open it up, put some on, and also check those gears check those gear teeth to make sure that there's no broken teeth. But anyway, look, things are looking good, so let's just start reassembly. Alright, so this is the most annoying part of the job, and that's getting this lever back in with the clip here and the spring. And so what has to happen is, I'll show you here, on the inside of this, you need to put the spring like that in the center, and then push this pin down the middle like that. And you can try and push this in the back like this, but it's not going to fit. So the way you have to do it is you have to take all that out, put in the lever first, and then fish through the spring and that clip into the middle. And that's where your little pick or toothpick or whatever you want to use, the small object, is helpful to kind of finagle that in and push it down in there. So I'm going to do that right now. Alright, so you saw that's a little bit cumbersome, but again, if you have something like a pick or an awl, that can sometimes really help finagle that spring and clip in. All right, so now that we have the whole assembly together, just put some lubricant on there. There we go. It really doesn't take much, so that's probably fine. And then, again, nice to have the paper towel under there to catch all the stuff that'll come out. And then what I'm going to do is I'll put the faceplate back on and then flip it over so that any of the residual WD-40 that's going to come out, which inevitably will happen, I can just clean up with the rag. And another helpful tip is don't screw down both sides until both screws are in, because then you might have problems with seating. There you go. So just kind of start one screw and then go back and forth until you get both of them in there. All right, the screws are recessed in there, so I'll just kind of clean it up a little bit, set it over so I can get any of those residual trips, and obviously you can see some coming out. And now here's the test. So I'll just put some kind of socket on there, and there you go. Sounds brand new. So there you go. That's specifically how you do it on this DeWalt 1/4 inch. But you know, this basic principle kind of applies to any other ratchet. Open it up, try and clean the gears, make sure there's no chipped teeth, and if everything's fine, just put some lubrication in there, you know, whatever of your choosing. I'll put some suggested below if you're interested in other kinds of lubrication for your ratchets. But other than that, yeah, the job is pretty simple, and it'll extend the life of your ratchet. So hope that helps. If you liked this video and would like to see more videos like it, feel free to like, comment. If you have any questions, and please subscribe. That really helps the channel out to help me know that you guys like content like this, and helps me know what kind of things to make more videos about. So hope that helps, and I'll see you in the next video.